Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between emerald hills and a sparkling river, lived a young boy named Lian. Lian was kind-hearted and loved to paint, though he could only afford old brushes and scraps of paper. Despite this, he poured his heart into each brushstroke, dreaming of brighter colors and majestic scenes. One day, while wandering through the woods collecting firewood, Lian stumbled upon an old hermit lying under a gnarled tree. The hermit, dressed in tattered robes, looked weak and thirsty. Without hesitation, Lian shared the water he carried and helped the old man sit up. The hermit's eyes twinkled as he whispered, "Kindness brings unexpected rewards." From within the folds of his robes, the hermit pulled out a golden paintbrush, glowing faintly with an otherworldly shimmer. "This, my boy, is a magic paintbrush. It will bring to life whatever you paint. Use it wisely," he said, placing it in Lian's trembling hands. Lian raced home, eager to test the gift. He painted a simple apple on a torn piece of paper. To his astonishment, the apple shimmered and popped off the page, solid and real. He picked it up, feeling its weight and texture before taking a grateful bite. It was sweeter than any he'd ever tasted. Word of Lian's miraculous paintbrush spread quickly throughout the village. The kind-hearted boy used it to help those in need. He painted food for the hungry, warm clothes for the poor, and tools for struggling farmers. The village thrived, and everyone celebrated Lian's generosity. But not everyone was happy. A wealthy and greedy merchant named Chang heard of the magical paintbrush and coveted its power. One night, under the cover of darkness, he sent his guards to steal it. When Lian awoke, the paintbrush was gone, and a feeling of dread settled over him. Chang, now holding the brush, painted gold coins and palaces for himself. However, with each greedy wish, the paintbrush seemed to grow dimmer. One day, as he painted a mountain of jewels, the magic rebelled. The golden paint on the canvas twisted and turned, growing into fierce vines that wrapped around Chang, trapping him within a cage of his own greed. The village, once again in danger of being overshadowed by Chang's tyranny, watched in awe as the vines grew until they cracked the palace walls. Lian, who had been watching from a distance, stepped forward and spoke gently to the paintbrush, now dull and lifeless. "Your power was meant for kindness and joy, not greed," he whispered. As if recognizing its true master, the paintbrush glowed brightly once more and leaped into Lian's hands. With a steady stroke, Lian painted a scene of harmony, a village filled with laughter, sharing, and hope. The vines receded, and Chang, now remorseful and humbled, promised to share his wealth and serve the village with kindness. From that day on, Lian and his magical paintbrush continued to bring beauty and wonder to the world. But he always remembered the hermit's words. Magic, like kindness, must always be used wisely.